Picture this. You're a kid again. It's summer. The air smells like cut grass and barbecue smoke. Somewhere in the background, a sprinkler is spinning like a lazy helicopter. And then, someone yells your name. You run barefoot to the porch. And there it is, your grandmother, smiling, holding a plate full of watermelon slices. Cold, red, dripping. You take a bite and, just like that, the heat, the sweat, the world, it all melts away. That's watermelon. A fruit so simple, so familiar, it's easy to believe you already know everything about it. But what if I told you that watermelon has secrets? Not urban legends or TikTok hacks, but real, scientific, medically backed secrets. Ones that could change how you see this humble fruit forever. Because while you're out here thinking it's just water and sugar in a green shell, some doctors know better. And strangely, they're not exactly shouting it from the rooftops. So let's peel back the rind. Watermelon is about 92% water. That's true. It's one of the most hydrating foods on the planet. But inside that juicy flesh is something most people never hear about. A natural compound called citrulline. Sounds like something out of a chemistry book, but trust me, it's more exciting than it sounds. When you eat watermelon, your body breaks down citrulline and turns it into arginine, which then turns into nitric oxide. Still sounds boring. Not so fast. Nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax. It tells them, hey, chill out a bit. Open up, and they do. That means better blood flow. Not just in your heart, but everywhere. Athletes know this. Some of them drink watermelon juice before workouts to increase stamina and reduce muscle soreness. But guess who else might benefit? Let's just say anyone looking to improve performance in the bedroom. That's right, citruline's effects on blood flow aren't limited to the gym. In fact, one study from Italy looked at men with mild erectile dysfunction. After taking watermelon extract for just a month, nearly half reported improved function. No side effects, no prescriptions, just watermelon. But you didn't hear that from your doctor, did you? Now, let's talk lycopene. You've probably heard that tomatoes are high in lycopene, the antioxidant famous for fighting inflammation, heart disease, and even some cancers. But guess what? Watermelon has more lycopene than raw tomatoes. And unlike tomato sauce, it comes with no salt, no added oils, no cooking, just raw, delicious power. One study found that people with higher lycopene levels had a 34% lower risk of stroke. 34%. And again, no one's bottling watermelon and charging $99 a dose. It's not profitable, so it stays under the radar. But that's just the beginning. Watermelon also contains beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin, essential for vision, skin health, and immunity. Combine that with potassium, magnesium, and vitamins B1, B5, and B6. And suddenly, this simple fruit starts looking like a multivitamin in disguise. And what about those little black seeds that everyone spits out? Bad news, they're secretly amazing. Watermelon seeds are rich in healthy fats, plant-based protein, iron, magnesium, and even zinc. Zinc is vital for immune strength, wound healing, and yes, reproductive health in both men and women. Ever wonder why in some cultures, watermelon seeds are roasted and eaten like snacks? Now you know. Still not impressed? Let's talk about your brain. Watermelon contains glycine, an amino acid that helps calm the nervous system. In small studies, people who ate watermelon in the evening reported deeper sleep and fewer nighttime wake-ups. It's not a sedative, but it might just be nature's version of a bedtime hug. And then there's the emotional side of watermelon. When you eat it, especially in summer, your brain gets hit with dopamine, not just from the sugar, but from the experience. The crunch, the cold, the nostalgia. The memories tied to family picnics, childhood summers, first kisses. That's not just sweetness, it's therapy. There's a story from a small town in Japan. An elderly couple, both in their 80s, had been eating watermelon together every night for over 30 years. When asked why, the husband simply said, "Because every time we eat it, we smile at the same time." Sometimes, health isn't measured in blood pressure numbers. Sometimes, it's measured in laughter. Now, here's a wild twist. In several Asian hospitals, watermelon juice is being studied as a recovery drink for chemotherapy patients. Its soft texture and anti-inflammatory properties make it easier on the stomach, while its nutrients help replenish energy. No, it doesn't cure cancer, but it helps people heal. Comfortably, gently, naturally. Meanwhile, in the West, we're still tossing it aside as just sugar water. Oh, and remember sports drinks. The neon-colored ones packed with chemicals and enough sodium to preserve a mummy. Watermelon juice might actually hydrate you better than most of them. Thanks to its balance of natural electrolytes, it replenishes your body without the junk. Athletes in Spain and Brazil have started replacing energy gels with blended watermelon. Why? Because their bodies perform better and recover faster. Let's not forget digestion. Watermelon is high in water plus fiber, a combo your gut loves. It helps regulate bowel movements, keeps things moving, and may even help prevent bloating. And guess what? It's incredibly low in calories, so you can eat a lot without guilt. Now here's the part that might raise some eyebrows. Some doctors do know all this, but many still focus on medications, supplements, and procedures. It's not entirely their fault. The system trains them that way. Nutrition is barely covered in medical school, and no one's funding watermelon research when there are pills to sell. But you, watching this right now, you have a choice. You can look at watermelon as just a fruit, or as a daily act of self-care, a sweet, crunchy, red badge of health. You don't need to turn your kitchen into a lab. Just slice, bite, and smile. And if you're worried about sugar, relax. A standard slice of watermelon has about 6 to 9 grams of natural sugar. But it comes with water, fiber, and nutrients that slow absorption and keep your blood sugar steady, especially when compared to cookies, soda, or processed snacks. Want to go next level? Try blending watermelon with mint and lime for a cooling summer drink. Or freeze cubes and drop them into sparkling water. You'll hydrate, you'll detox, and you'll feel like royalty without spending a dime on trendy cleanses. There's a reason watermelon is celebrated across cultures. In the Middle East, it's eaten with cheese to balance the body. In China, it's carved and offered during festivals. In Africa, it's respected as a legacy crapa symbol of survival, even during drought. This isn't just fruit. It's ancestral wisdom in edible form. So the next time someone laughs at your obsession with watermelon, smile, because now you know what they don't. Now you know what some doctors won't tell you. That slice in your hand, it's not just dessert. It's hydration, it's blood flow, it's memory, it's joy. It's one of the simplest, purest gifts nature has to offer, and it's been sitting in your fridge all along. And here's where I leave you with a question. If something as ordinary as watermelon can carry this much power, what other everyday miracles are we walking past every single day? Tell me in the comments what's one thing in your life that turned out to be more magical than you thought. And if this video made you smile, go ahead, cut a slice, and share it with someone you love. Because sometimes, health is just one bite away.